This is my watch. This is in khadi belt. I remember one of Bajpayee ji's कविता, कदम से कदम मिलाकर चलना होगा, कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती, हम होंगे कामयाब. And that is the spirit we need. I am assuring them that government is with you. Be positive. Increase your self-confidence. We will win the war and we will go ahead. Your future is very bright.
Contributing almost 45% of industrial output and about 40% of the country's total exports, the micro, small, and medium enterprises sector is India's growth engine. At the moment, however, it is this segment of business that has been particularly hit the hardest by the economic fallout of the COVID-19 pandemic. Across industries, MSMEs have struggled to keep their businesses running. To talk about the challenges, the road ahead, and the government's role in providing a lifeline, we have with us today Union Minister for Micro, Small, and Medium Enterprises, Nitin Gadkari. Thank you for joining us, sir. My first question to you would be, what is your ministry's assessment of the pain and difficulties that small businesses have been facing in the country? We have been in a lockdown for a prolonged period. What is the sense that you're getting now from all your interactions?
Right. One fact is very clear that our small MSMEs people are facing acute problems. There is a problem of working capital, problem because of lockdown, everything is closed. Now, as far as the situation is concerned, we have to protect the people from virus, and that's the reason that we need to close markets, malls, everything. So the demand and supply is totally disturbed. So in a situation now, things are moving. We are trying. Now there is no lockdown. We have taken preventive measures. We are supporting people. I'm telling you the experience. Only this beauty parlor center and hair cutting salon and the wellness center, the total manpower, 50 lakhs people are working. And out of which 50%, the ladies, they are working. In the restaurant association where I interact, 1 crore 50 lakhs people daily, they are working in the restaurants and hotels. They are getting jobs. Totally they are closed. That is the reason they are facing crucial problem. So now we need to normalize life, and at the same time we need to understand the art of living with coronavirus. We have to protect ourselves, that the mask is mandatory. We have to maintain social distance more than 1 meter between the two persons. We need to use every time sanitizer, and without that we cannot protect ourselves. And that is the most important thing, the way in which we need to start our daily routine, business, trade, everything, industry. But at the same time we have to protect ourselves and other people, and that is exactly I elaborate it as art of living with coronavirus. So now presently in whole India, our national highway traffic is going up to 70 to 80%. Our ports are open now. Export import is going on. At the same time, our markets are open. Our service industries are open. But we need to take some preventive measures. On the basis of that, we can run the business. Now, I feel that probably in this month, 70-80% regulation will be there. The people will get their jobs. And now some actually there is a apprehension in the mind of the people that all industries are depending upon the migrant labor. This is not the true fact. There are 10 to 20% people, migrant people. So actually, majority people when the industry start, they join. Already I have got the data of Maharashtra because I am here in Nagpur. But at the same time now, some of the people who are already going to their state, they are now ready to come. So I suggest them to apply to their collector where they are, and actually apply to the collector where they want to go. With the coordination of two district collectors, then you can come here and definitely you will get your job. Industry is ready to give them jobs. Everyone is now mobilized, and again the jobs they will get it, and our routine regular work will start. This is my prediction. And after that, it can be a great relief to the large people, number of people by and large. So now we need to make normalcy in our life, but taking preventive measures for coronavirus. We are waiting for vaccine. If we get vaccine, then it is going to 100% we will protect from that. But up till now, we need to take preventive measures, and that is only the way out. I don't feel there is any other way,
Uh,
and we need to find out the way out from that.
right. Some of the businesses that I talk to, there is a bit of an apprehension that if the cases continue to rise, we might have to go in for another lockdown. So they are apprehensive on that front as well. What are your views?
Actually, somewhere I don't know on what ground people are talking about this. But already Chief Minister of Maharashtra has also cleared. Many government people are already cleared. And there is no such type of, I don't have, feel that there is anything in the mind of the state government and the central government to again start lockdown. But this time, this period is also very, very complicated because the number of people who are affecting by corona that is to be increased, it's a problem. So we need to protect ourselves, and that is exactly which I want to emphasize that in the situation we need to understand art of living with coronavirus. That is very important. Otherwise, it is going to create more complication and problems for whole society.
Right. One of the hallmarks of the package that the finance minister announced starting May 13 was the collateral-free MSME loans. There is a constant debate between the need for grant and loans. While SMEs appreciate that there is collateral-free loans, but they say a grant or a direct transfer probably would have been more effective. Can India afford something like that? What are your views?
Actually, Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana, we have already transferred some amount in the accounts of 35 account holder. And because that they are actually poor people, labor, socially, economically, educationally backward people. But you understand, government is not in position. This type of expectation, I don't have to make any comments on it. But way in which we are giving, supporting them, that is also a way to get, they can resolve their problems. Now this MSME up to loan of up to 25 crore and turnover up to 100 crore, they are getting additional 20% collateral free loan on existing limits, over their existing limits, 3 lakhs crore, and that benefit go to 45 lakh MSMEs. Already the work has started. Then we have created subordinate debt fund of rupees 20,000 crore. And in the March month, when I was in answering the question in the parliament, at that time 6 lakh MSMEs already restructured. And at that time, they have actually we actually the limit was now extended up to 31st December. So now this subordinate debt fund 20,000 crore is basically for the present law, present policy, where bank is not in position because of account is NPA is not position to restructure the loan, restructure the account. Whoever subordinate debt fund, we will support them, by which bank will be in position to restructure them, and 2 lakh MSME will get the benefit of it. Then fund of 50,000 crore, that is equity infusion. The MSME which are fast growing, having the good track record of GST, income tax, and bank turnover, we will make a simplified system for rating. On the basis of that, we will give infusion of 50% equity in their MSME. They will go to capital market. At that time, they will get foreign investment. They can get local investment as a part of their share investment, and by that it can be a great support to MSME which already doing good work, and they will be then depending upon the capital market, and that can be a good thing for the country and for the MSME. So most important thing, we have taken a decision to change the definition. It is
Right.
a historical decision. Actually, previously there was a classification was manufacturing enterprises and service enterprises.
Right.
Now we are there is no two category. The classification is only one category, manufacturing and services. In micro, the investment in plant and machinery or equipment limit was 25 lakh. Now we have taken it up to 1 crore. The turnover was 10 lakh. We have taken it to 5 crore. In the small scale, the investment was 5 crore. Now it take to 10 crore. And turnover 2 crore. Now it take it to 50 crore. In the medium, there is a vast change. The investment was 10 crore. Now we have taken it the investment to 50 crore. And turnover was 5 crore. We have taken it 250 crore. So you understand how this will get a great benefit to all the people, MSMEs. This will be benefited from this changing this definition. It is really a revolutionary decision taken by the government. We have taken all PSUs of central government, public undertaking, ministry. They will pay MSME dues within 45 days. The same manner, I requested all chief minister regarding the state ministries and undertaking. If they can pass this order, the MSME will be benefited. And also, I requested all the major industry owner that regarding the payment of MSME, please give us the priority and please clear the payments. So already that is very important for MSME to that is going to increase their working capital if they are getting their dues payment. At the same time, EPF support extended up to August 2020 salary months. That is ERS 2,500 crore benefit for business and workers to provide liquidity relief. That is estimated 3.67 lakh units and 72.2 lakh employees to benefit. And EPF contribution gives a direct benefit to MSME for 3 months, where liquidity support of rupees 6,759 crore from government. And to benefit 6.5 lakh establishment covered under EPFO and 4.3 employees of such organization with additional funds at hand. Already we are supporting NBFCs. Now for MSME, all the schemes, our canvas is increased. Now district cooperative bank, urban cooperative bank, multi-schedule cooperative bank, NBFCs, private bank, nationalized bank, CDB, all banks now they can implement all our schemes. So the canvas is increased. So we have taken also lot of suggestions. We receive, I immediately take it to my ministry, and whatever possible for us we are changing, we are helping to industry, we are supporting industry, we will find out the way out. Our basic objective is now to create more jobs, at the same time adding more growth, and at the same time sustainability is equally important. And for that purpose, what my feeling is, presently our GDP that comes to 200 lakh crore, out of which 10%, 20 lakh crore, the package is already given. The economist and the expert people, they have assumption that we may have financial deficit, budget deficit by state government and central approximately 10 lakh crore. I don't know whether it is correct, but they are estimating. So in a situation, my feeling is for we need upgradation of technology and foreign investment in MSME. So first of all, by stock exchange, MSME stock exchange, we can get foreign investment. Yesterday, I had a discussion with Dubai's industries people. I suggest them you should invest in MSME. We are going for capital market, and there are a lot of good MSME having good track record for export and good turnover and good profit. So
If
at
I
the
can,
same time,
if I can
yes.
just interrupt you in this, when you talk about your MSME exchange, we already have the BSE SME exchange and the NSME emerge. What is it that you're referring to, and what is your idea actually?
Actually, the idea is now we don't want to make any new exchange. In the same exchange, we need to make some arrangement for MSMEs because we cannot mix up the MSMEs with the major industries. So I'm not the expert of it. We are working on that idea. The idea is all those MSME, those who want to go for capital market, where we will give them 15% equity infusion from our side to their MSME, and then they will approach to capital market and going for it and raise the fund. So after 2 3 years, when their 10 rupees share will go to 30 rupees, 40 rupees, we will sell our equity. Again, we can invest into other MSME. So the 50,000 of crore will be rolling fund by which we will constantly that fund we are going to invest in it, and that is the idea. Now we are making the rules regulation because this is a new concept and we are working on it, this scheme, and probably after presently I'm not in Delhi, but probably I feel that our we are launch this scheme with a detailed procedure as early as possible.
Right. Let's come to another point that you touched upon. You had requested all the PSUs, bigger companies, central ministries to clear the dues for MSMEs. At one point in time, I think it was as high as 5 lakh crore or something like that. Has that level come down? What is the update on that?
We have Samadhan portal, and by which we have resolved something problem related with the 40,000 crore. But presently don't have any teeth. That is the reason that so this is not even time for take any hard decision because this is not the appropriate time for that. But we are seriously thinking that how we can resolve this issue. We are now already in consultation with the finance ministry, company law ministry, and but we are not, we have the lot of suggestion, but any decision, strong decision, this is not the appropriate time for that. But we are now on the line to find out some way out, and we are working on it.
You've often talked about, India being the choice of companies thinking of moving out of China or businesses looking at an alternate supply chain. How is your ministry looking to make that happen?
Actually, we have already have a good coordination between the foreign investor. We have specially appointed a special joint secretary. Many government has created already they appointed officers for that. Some of the three government, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, and Uttar Pradesh, they have taken decision that they will change their labor laws for that. Actually, I feel that this is the time because the competition is there. But India has got a huge strength, that a huge population, market is available, skilled manpower is available, raw material is available, and we have our presence in international market is also good. Now, in a world situation, lot of country they have got lot of good preference for India. So this is the opportunity for our industry or our business to take the advantage and to increase our export. We have already making coordination with the foreign ministry. The commerce ministry is taking lot of decision and they are making coordination between the potential investors, those who want to invest in India. The foreign ministry and the commerce ministry has their coordination with our ambassadors who are already there in the different part of the world and finding out the company those who are interested, and we are taking special preventive measures that how they get all type of clearances as early as possible. Now I am telling you the example after coming our government, our World Bank ranking in ease of business is increased. If suppose anywhere there is some problems are there, we will remove that. And there is a red carpet treatment we want to give to foreign investors this time because India need foreign investment. At the same time, we need to upgrade of the technology and which is going to increase our export to create more employment potential in the country. This is very important for we are thinking on that line.
So there are measures which have been announced by the government already. Uh, if if you have to, give a message to MSMEs on what more your ministry, specifically your ministry, is planning, can you just highlight maybe one or two main things that you're working on? You did talk about a lot of things in our discussion now, but what are some of the things that MSME should actually look at now?
Actually, we want to support all type of MSMEs. Our priority is 115 aspirant districts, agriculture, rural and tribal area, where once upon a time 85% of the population of India to that area. Now there is a 30% migration. We need to create more employment potential. I'll give you an example, the handloom, handicraft. This is my watch. This is in Khadi belt. It is from Titan. Actually, I launched this watch in Delhi, and within a month, it is out of market. So now this type of new innovation, even Khadi denim is there, honey industry is there, bamboo, then we are making biofuels, import substitute. Now we can make marine fuel, we can make aviation fuel, we can make economy, ethanol economy of 1 lakh crore. It is presently 20,000 crore. We can make ethanol from corn, from rice also. The government is giving permission. So we need to develop. So my target is to at least we should have now last year our village industry turnover was 88,000 crore, but now our idea is to create it 5 lakh crore within 2 years, and where we want to develop aspirant district, agriculture, rural, and tribal area. At the same time, technology point of view, definitely upgradation of technology is very important. And many sectors, there is a huge potential. So get foreign investment and upgradation of technology that exactly the MSME, the owner, the proprietor, the director of the MSME, it is their right to decide who will be their joint venture partner. But I feel that this is the opportunity that we can increase our export, we can reduce our export. We are also going to publish one book. What are the our export of last 3 years and what are the imports? Then it will be public domain. People can understand that these are the items where we can make it, and on the basis of that, 100% we can make import substitute cost effective, pollution free, and indigenous. There is a huge potential. So I feel that on that line we are working. And as the infrastructure minister, we also try to how to increase liquidity in the market. Without demand and supply, we cannot accelerate the wheel of our economy. So from NBFC, from the banks, from the stock exchange, where we need more finances, government is also supporting it, and for the foreign investment also, that all this total result will be that will going to accelerate our economy. That is the need of the hour, and without that we cannot create employment potential. So there are some problems, but there are blessing in disguise also. So we take the advantage of the situation, and with the self confidence and positivity, we need to go ahead. I remember one of Bajpayeeji's कविता, कदम से कदम मिलाकर चलना होगा, कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती, हम होंगे कामयाब. And that is the spirit we need. And I'm confident that 100% we are going to win the war against coronavirus. At the same time, we will win economic war and fulfill the dream of Prime Minister to make India of 5 trillion economy and 100 lakh crores of infrastructure. 100% we are on the line. We are working hard for that. And I'm positively confident that we will definitely succeed in this mission.
Right. 27th June is the MSME Day. Uh, my last question to you would be any message that you would want to give to
I,
millions of
I,
small businesses?
I'm giving them my all best wishes to them. I am assuring them that government is with you. Be positive. You increase your self confidence. We will win the war and we will go ahead. Your future is very bright. Don't bother, and 100% with self confidence march ahead. I feel that that is their confidence should be increased. That is exactly the need of the hour. And the government is with you. We will support whatever possible for us. We will try our level best to support you. Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much for speaking to us and sharing your views. These are tough times for everyone. But like you say, I think if we are confident enough, I think we can all come out stronger. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you.